contrary, no. The ayes to the right, 397. The noes to the left, 223. So the ayes have...
...things in this country that has no parallel anywhere else in the world. And there are some steps we could take, not to eliminate every one of these gun safety laws, stronger background checks, and for those who are concerned about terrorism.
I know.
It's the law.
Glee Club. If you followed this story in the news, maybe you expected the usual.
Very good, Ted. Sarah, you were a little flat. Watch it. Okay, Tegan? Okay, Ted? We can hardly stand the way these Christmas don't be late. That loops the loop. Hurry Christmas, hurry fast. Won't play that loops the loop. Stand the way these Christmas don't be late. Very good, Ted. Sarah, let's not overdo it. No, wait a minute, girls. Sarah.
Nobody came in and took him. Because they would have either been seen, they wouldn't have been able to get through the concertina wire, he would have fought back.
WBEZ Chicago, it's Serial. One story told week by week. I'm Sarah Koenig. Good evening.
Much. Maybe 100 yards. As the crow flies. Close. And I heard screams. Was that you? She got attacked by a walker. It was a close call. Andrea, are you all right?
She thinks I don't know, but I know everything. They're red. I'll look here. People are always taking my shit. My ex-friend. I actually pity them. They have no more dreams. These? I want to marry you!
Horrible shoes. One was red and one was black, and they had bells on them so that you could hear them coming. That's what your essay's gonna be about? Yes? No?
For a fucking human being, you know? Like, how ridiculous would it be if they actually told the truth? Like, I can't stop thinking about what it would be like if they hadn't fucked with my...
A little bit. Okay, so you want to do another layer? Or no?
I think we should.
All right, so can you hand me a noodle? And I never thought I would live to say that. So, is it okay to stay in the turret when Sal's here?
Of course it is. What made you even ask something like that? Don't start that.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you and Sal want to have more.
Good night, you two. Maura. Sit down, watch this. Please sit. Have a seat.
You like women? Oh, yes, I love women. I've always loved women. Oh, my whole life. I love every part of them.
No alternative groups on the ground to be empowered, leaving ISIS the prime operating space they needed to become the force they have now become.
That's factually incorrect.
I don't know much, but I know I love you.
It was really hard, you know. I was sick as a dog. But enough about it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Oh, I apologize. I dropped this one.
Okay, so these are our cookie cutters that we did for the holidays. Why did you pull all these other ones out?
The more the merrier?
No. Okay, so do you have everything to make this recipe?
Nope.
Why?
We only need one thing. Were they really good? Should we make them?
Yeah, they're good. Look, we're selling it on the back of here, of course. Yes. Step 1, according to my mom, is reorganize the freezer so there's room for the baking. All right. You lay out these graham cracker things. Okay. How much? This is a lot of sugar. How much sugar is in there?
A cup.
That's only a cup?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. All right. So a cup of brown sugar. How much butter is that?
1/2 pound of butter.
1/2 pound of butter. Not for the health conscious. Okay, so you set the oven to 400, and then you, melt this?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got it on high.
What are you doing? You're not helping me at all.
I'm eating. I'm helping. Good work, Mom. Looking good. So what do? We bring this slowly to a boil?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep stirring. Okay, you guys, and now I'm recording. So we want it to be bubbling.
Just like this. That's it.
That's it. Pull it off. Okay. All right, so you put a little underneath there.
Yeah.
And then you put the grams on top.
Yep.
Okay. Very nice. Good technique. Very nice. Be careful. All right, people, now you just, you pour it on. Are you nervous, Mom? Do you feel any thoughts? Don't say yet. Did you say yes or no? Are you nervous when you're doing stuff like this?
No.
No, you're old pro.
I'm too old to be nervous.
Oh. You don't seem that. All right, so once you get your butter, brown sugar solution underneath and over top, you pop it into the oven. Remember, the oven's at 400 degrees.
It's like bubbling across the top. Right?
Okay, so you're going to keep your eye on it at all times. As soon as it starts bubbling across the top, you're going to pull it out. So never take your eye off. Just say to me, Mom?
I said, I wonder if it's supposed to be at 425 or 400.
Oh my God.
I don't remember.
This is going to be a little hard for you to see, but as you can see, it's starting to bubble across the middle, along the edges, and the grams are starting to lift up. Mom, do we pull it out?
No.
Not yet?
No.
Oh, this is so nerve-wracking for me. All right, so at this point, it's only been in like 3 minutes, so that's why you got to keep your eye on it. We're going to pull it out any second now. And for those cooking along at home, we kept it at 400, people. We're cooking at 400. Pulling it out. This is what it looks like. Okay, so that was literally like barely 4 minutes. This is what it should look like. All right, so while it's still hot and bubbling, you take your chippets and you
milk chocolate chippets.
Milk chocolate chippets. Okay, spread them out. This next ingredient is key. You take Score chippets and you sprinkle those on top. Now you take a butter knife while it's still piping hot and it's melting, and you spread it across the top. Here. So you can see right there it had started to burn, so we pulled it out a couple seconds too late. It's very touch and go, people. You can't take your eye off of it. So once you're done spreading the chippets, you take it uncovered and put it in the freezer. It's gonna sit in there. All right, so you leave it in there for at least a half an hour, maybe an hour. You'll be able to tell. It's when it hardens up. And then you just take it and break it apart into little pieces. All right, here we are. We're doing the final step. You take it out of the fridge or the freezer, you break it apart. Homemade square bar. Boom. Seriously?
It's half snow and mistletoe will find me where the
Stop the harp and join the chorus. Fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure. Sing we joyous all together.
No one waved to me.
They're just jealous.
I guess so. Maybe they think I'm bragging.
Shut! Melanie! You went out for 3 months and now I'm married to him?
She's a lovely gal, Courtney Hoffman. She was a costume designer in this movie. Are you in love? I am. Of course, you are in love. Yeah. How long is this? I don't even know anything about this. I've never.
The only person being investigated.
Correct.
But that you felt he was the most obvious place to start.
If I have to pick a place to start
By somebody she knew.
how did you know Teresa?
I guess she was a longtime friend. We had dated for 5 years or so. Dad had went over and asked if he had seen Teresa, and Scott called me. And I went over to the house that afternoon, and we printed off her phone records, and they printed right out.
Now tell me about this online search. She had never shared.
Kind of a change of plans here. Okay, the boss got he wants us to go back over.
Alicia Jason's wedding. I was talking to Jason's dad for a real long time, oddly enough, and I had a good time with him.
Supposed to get mail. Now we're responsible for getting offset mail.
That's insane.
I have no idea what else is in there. Maybe all of you sent me Christmas cards. I'll never know.
You'll never get it now.
But what is it? The point card or to watch her Snapchat to find out. Why did I not put that?
So cool.